What's up, you fucks? No, it's not vodka in a water bottle. I am sober. I don't drink anyway. In case you fucks knew. I don't know if you knew or not. But I am not an alcohol drinker. Nope. So, I start this video. I have no format. I don't even know what the fuck to talk about. But, yeah, keep coming on. Keep coming on. 6, go to 7. We need more people watching before I do anything spectacular. I just felt like hitting the live button, record. This is straight freestyle. Rich, what up, bro? It's my boy right there. Big Rich. I don't think I've ever called him Big Rich. But for some reason today, I call him Big Rich. Is it Waka? Like Waka Flocka? No. It's not. It's not Waka. It's not Waka Waka Flocka. It's just your boy. So what up? I'm just here to chill out with some of you fuckwads before I go to sleep. Just got off of work. I was slaving off big time today. Big time. People just kept coming, wanting more and more and more food, and your boy was beasting it out. I just kept, I was killing it. I was fucking on the grill, making all the meat. I was dressing sandwiches. I was counting the waste, throwing that shit in the trash can. So like where I work, wasted like literally the manager told me it was like 1,000 like burger patties. That's like lots of crap, lots of money that they lost. They said they're like 1,057 burger patties short. I don't know who the fuck is throwing big boxes of burgers out the back door, but I wish they threw them to me because I got like no food. But anyway, I don't think I'd eat that shit anyway, to be honest with you. But anyway, I'm not even gonna say because fucking Rich, I'll tell you off air because if I start telling people where I'm at, I'm actually been working the same two jobs for a while now, but I don't want to say on the live thing because people are watching, probably live close by. They'll narrow down the area I'm at. They may show up and want free shit or something. I can't do it. I can't do it. If any of you fucks know that are watching, don't fucking give up the tapes. Because I don't want to be stuck. That's like the thing. Like, you work at a place where people want free shit, and they come in, they give you that look, and then they, like, expect you to just give it to them. Like, yo, hook me up. I'm like, nah, dog, can't hook you up. Yo, hook me up. And then they fucking want it, and then when you don't hook them up, they think you're a fucking asshole. But the reality is, you don't want to get fired. You know what I mean? So, nah, I can't. I will tell you off air. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can't. But thank you, Rich. It's good to talk to you, my friend. To anybody watching, Rich Strass is the man. Yeah, it's Waka Flocka. Chris, what up? That's good. Why? Well, I thought you weren't doing nothing today, bro. You should have came and fucking linked up with me after I got off of work. Chris. I mean, we don't really chill like we used to. So you should have came through, picked me up, bought me a cheesesteak or something. You know what I mean? Extra cheese. We could have went down Phillips Steaks in South Philly. Could have went down ginos. You could have bought me food. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to stress, like, you could have paid for food for me. I would have enjoyed that. I would have thanked you. I could have watched you race your car. We could chill, buy me food. Basically give me money for whatever I want. That would have been cool too. But it's Christmas time. What are you doing down in Jersey? Chris, all right. Chris, what the fuck are you doing in Jersey? And Rich, things have been crazy with me too, brother. Real crazy. I can't even tell you on the live video what's been going on. Chris, you could have bought me food, bro. You know what I mean? That's the type of people we are. You could buy me shit. I bought you food for like 15 years. Every time we'd go out, I'd be like, oh, Chris, I got you. Yeah, hot peppers. You know it. So to those who don't know, Rich, I'm gonna ask you off air what's been so crazy because I don't want to give up your business. But we definitely need to link up, and maybe do a podcast or something. That'd be cool. It's been a while since I've been on your show. I would like to be back on it again. But Chris, here's the deal with Chris. Bought more hard drives. Yo, I'm looking for a computer real soon, Chris. As soon as the Christmas season hits, and the next like 2 paychecks is going to be be some money out the pocket. You know what I mean? But after Christmas is up, I want to start putting some money towards the PC, and I may need you to help me out with picking out what I need for a good, decent PC. We'll say somewhere around like the $700 to $1,000 mark. But as far as Chris goes, I want to tell people about what Chris was saying about the peppers and the eyes. See, what happened was I don't remember if it was Gino's steak. Was it Gino's Steaks? Or was it, it may have been Philip Steaks down off Passyunk. Fucking, Joey Gianni, what up, brother? I can tell you got the Italian in you, bro. And Chris, I need that computer. Yeah, I'm going to start putting money towards it now, you know, but I want to buy this, internet thing for my Xbox so I can set it up for the internet too. And I got the little headphone joint so I can talk shit to little kids in Iowa whenever I play them in a game. If those kids want to talk shit on me, I'm gonna fuck them up through voices in their earphones. I'm gonna say something and fuck them up, right? And then I'll beat them in the game. Trust me, I got the gift of gab. I can talk shit like a motherfucker. I don't know what AMD is. It was Philip Steaks though. Yes. Back to my story. So Chris picks me up. I say, yo, Chris, let's go down to the cheesesteak joint, and I will buy you a cheesesteak if you take me, because Chris had a car and I did not. Chris picked me up. We went out. You know, I know, Joey, you're the man. I tell you, you got the Brooklyn in you. But Joey, listen to this story about we went down Philip Steaks, right? So Chris, I buy Chris, yes, internet thing for the Xbox. Can I finish my story, Chris, and we'll talk about the Xbox in a minute? I'm going to get all fucked up here if you keep asking me about the Xbox. Yeah, I need the internet thing so I can go on the internet on my Xbox and talk shit to little kids from Iowa. That's what I want. I have the ETH. No, I just need the fucking Xbox Live thing. I don't know. It's like you got to pay for it. PlayStation, you don't got to pay for it. But for some reason with the Xbox, I got to pay for it. I don't fucking understand, Christ. It's retarded. Why do I got to pay for Xbox and I don't got to pay for PlayStation? You know, now I got Xbox, you know, so I need to hook it up to the internet. That's what I need. I need the internet. But before I forget, I want to explain my story about you and the cheesesteak. If that's okay with you. Would that be okay with you, Chris? What's dragging it? The fuck's it called? Dragon Age. Thank you, Danny Campanella. You're the man. I appreciate that. $15 a month. That's fucking rapage. Why am I paying $15 a month for Xbox, but for PlayStation I get it for free? What kind of bullshit is Xbox trying to pull on me? Fuck that, dude. I gotta pay for this shit now. Can I pay for it monthly? PS3, you don't have to pay. PS4, oh, you do have to pay. For PS4? Well, really? I had PS3 before my ex-girlfriend sold it for dope. Fucking scumbag. You remember, Chris, I had it. I had one. It's gone now. But, yeah, so, alright, I didn't know it for PS4. I didn't know. Alright, I apologize. I don't know that game. I wanted to talk about the cheesesteak, but I guess we're going to talk about video games, guys. I don't fucking know. Why do I gotta pay? So I should have just got a PlayStation 3 and just stuck with that. I know, Joey. But they got on the whole video game thing, and now I should just throw the phone down and let them fucking talk. You know what I mean? Well, Chris may as well fucking type it up and tell him now. Yeah, so thank you, Danny. Thank you. So, alright, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, he said it. I did squirt him with the hot pepper, but it was an accident, you see. See, we're over there. Yeah. Well, what happened was, Genesis. On the sets of Genesis. Yeah, well, I didn't think Sega Genesis had internet. I didn't know that. I didn't know Sega had internet. Is there a new Sega Genesis that I don't know about? Look, the point of the matter is, I got an Xbox 360 and I'm going to have to pay. I don't know how much it's going to be yearly, but since all you guys know about video games, maybe you can tell me what it's going to cost me to buy a year so I can go on the internet on my Xbox 360 and talk shit to little kids in Iowa, because that's really all I want to do. I want to get the Xbox. I got the earphones, right? I want to put it on, and I want these little fucks to fuck with me while I'm trying to play my game. And I'm going to fuck these kids up in Iowa. Trust me. Alright, let's get to the pepper story. Alright, now, I realize that Chris is in front of me in line. He says, yo, I need a cheesesteak with whiz and some other shit. I think he got fried onions or mushrooms. I don't remember. He could tell you that. But I got my usual cheesesteak. Well, send this site. Can you send me the site, Chris? I'm not. You know what? I'm not even going to talk about the cheesesteak in the eye anymore. Sega Genesis did have the internet. I remember Sega TV. I didn't know that was internet. I thought that was like a TV, like the WWE network or some shit, like where it was like TV about Sega Genesis. Sega was the shit. I liked Sega. I did. All right. So give me the site. I don't know if you want to put it on the comments because maybe that's some illegal shit. You don't want to get yourself in trouble. You know what I mean? Your boy Nicky looks out for you. Sorry to tell you. You're stupid. You put it on the site anyway. You don't give a fuck. Now, what is this? G2A.com, Xbox Live, 12 months gold subscription, card gold global. Looks like some fucking... It looks shady to me, bro. $4. What the fuck? What do I pay on credit? Oh, 40. So it's usually like 50, ain't it? And it's 40 on this site. Alright. I fuck with you. Still got a Sega or two. Anyone can get it. I don't got Sega. I got Xbox 360 and I just bought it. I just recently bought the Xbox 360 off a friend of mine. So, you know, sometimes I think I should just squirt pepper in the fucking Xbox for me trying to explain this fucking story. It's not legal, Chris. If it's got to do with you, it ain't fucking legal at all. Don't fucking lie to me. Is it out of Russia? Yeah. Yeah, Chris. You fucking with the Russians over there, dude. Don't fuck with the Russians, Chris. I wouldn't fuck with them. I don't care what kind of Xbox system you're getting for $40 a month. I would not fuck with the Russians. Because the Russians don't like you, Chris. Remember that. I know the Russians don't like you. So you gotta be easy and stop fucking with Russian websites. Alright, Chris? You feel me? You hear what I'm saying? Trying to save you here on Facebook Live. Trying to help you out, bro. Fucking computer's going crazy. I was trying to play some music in the background while I talk to you parasites, but you know, maybe I could still fucking get my music to play. I'll talk to you guys while I walk over to the computer. See, the computer's a far distance. I literally gotta walk like 3 feet. But sometimes 3 feet is, you know, a lot. Let's play this music here. Here we go. Brawl B Snatch. Stop Frontin'. Featuring Jay Reno and Cool G-Rap. It's my shit right here. What do you guys know about that? You guys don't know shit about that. What do you guys know about Ironic? You guys probably don't know about him either. That's alright. I teach you guys about hip-hop. I teach you guys about video games, too. You fucks. And I will teach you guys about Chris squirting himself in the eye. So, finally, let me finish this fucking story. Now that you guys stop talking about the fucking Russian shit. Although, I think the Russians don't like Chris. I will say that. Now, we're at the fucking cheesesteak place, right? Chris is in front of me, right? I buy the fucking cheesesteak for Chris. I say, Chris, I got you, brother, I got you. And I pay for the cheesesteak, right? This motherfucker's being a dick. He wants to fucking, let's go, let's hurry up, blah, 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 right? And I'm not trying to hurry, I'm just trying to chill and trying to fucking eat, right? But Chris is a fucking dick, and he wants to fucking go, and he wants to rush me while I'm trying to eat my cheesesteak, right? So I said, alright, you know how you get the fucking little pepper jump-offs at the cheesesteak place? Alright, well, I went and got my fucking, you know, the little green peppers. The green and red, the little circle, they're kind of hot, right? So, they're juicy. They put them in juice and shit. So I fucking, like, you know, it's like, you can almost, like, bob for them, like a bobbing for apples and shit. They're, like, in this little container. It's, like, juice and shit. So, I fucking take it's got a spoon, right? And no, I ain't lying, I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth, don't lie to me, dude. I got you the cheesesteak, right? You're rushing me like a motherfucker that you are. And I take the spoon, and I stick it in there, and I get the 3 peppers, right? And, like, Chris don't give me no time to fucking, like, I wanted extra cheese on my shit. Wait, I lost that. Ironic is a hip-hop artist. I just found out who he was, honestly, myself, but he is the shit. He's playing in the background right now, like behind me in the music, but I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but I can hear it. But, so anyway, Chris is fucking, you know, in front of me, and I got the fucking spoon, right, and I dip my spoon in the joint to fucking, you know, take the peppers. Since Chris won't let me sit there and eat, I gotta fucking take the peppers and shit, right? Oh, he's back finally. Come on, Chris. Let me hear what you got to say now. You didn't even let me finish the story yet. Right? Someone just clicked the mad... Why are you performing a surgery on a cheesesteak? All I wanted was extra cheese, and I didn't get the fucking cheese. You get the peppers, and that's not next to the cheesesteak. You just get the peppers, and you could squirt the juice out of the pepper on the cheesesteak, which is what I wanted to do since Chris was rushing me. So, because Chris was being the asshole that he was being, I fucking took the pepper, right, and I was trying to squeeze the juice on the fucking cheesesteak. You know, it's good. It tastes good. It gives it like a little kick and shit. But what is Chris is crying and bitching, right? So I take the pepper to squirt on the fucking cheesesteak, and this motherfucker gets hit right in the eye with the fucking juice from the cheesesteak. It was like God was punishing him for trying to rush me for getting my cheesesteak that I wanted to eat my way. Now you bit it like a dick. Yeah, I did bite into it. I thought that it tastes incredible. When you, like, just the pepper itself, I don't give a fuck if it's hot. I did bite into it. I completely forgot that yeah, you gotta squeeze it, but you gotta bite into it so it's got, you know, the thing to fucking, so you can squeeze in. You just hit the bite into it and then you squeeze it. And you hit it and you squeeze it. And the juice comes out. Anyway, so I did into it, right? And this motherfucker gets hit right in the fucking eye. With the fucking... He gets so mad at me. It was like God was punishing him. Nah, because it's a big pepper. It's a huge pepper. You can't... No, you have to squeeze it. It's like the size of a lemon. These are big peppers, right? And they don't give you knives to, like, cut the peppers up and put it in a row. You know what I mean? Now, go ahead. You tell me your version of the story then, Chris. Tell me your version of the story. Let me hear what you got to say, because you were rushing me, and God was punishing you by having the juice from the pepper squirt you in the eye. All right, now let's be honest. Let's hear your side of the story. All right, because I think the good people would want to hear your version of it. But since you can't talk to me on the video, you're gonna have to give us your version on the comments, because we both know that God was punishing you for rushing me with my cheesesteak that I bought for you. You were too rushing me. You were getting all mad at me. No, we didn't have no knife, Rich. There's no knife to cut it. You know what I mean? I don't like to tear it up. It's a pepper. Right? You gotta treat peppers with respect. You know what I'm trying to say? The music's fucking me up now. It's like too loud. Like I keep hearing it. I'm trying to talk at the same time, and I'm not a multitasker. All right. Oh, I gotta turn it down now. It's too much fucking. It's just too much. We just dropped that heifer off, and I was hungry. What heifer? No, that's a completely different time, dude. What heifer are you talking about? What big girl in your life? No, you know who we dropped off? It was the fucking girl you were dating that lived right across the street. From the cheesesteak place. She wasn't fat either. She was actually somewhat decent looking, and for you, very decent looking, might I add. The girl that lived down the street from the cheesesteak place. Yeah, I got a key. Key to what? The peppers? Are we still talking about the peppers here, Rich? Let's see here. Try to scroll up and see what... Wouldn't it be easier to put the pepper on the cheesesteak? I read that part. I'm not rushing your ass. I read that. Alright, there are options. I could have used... Che. What the fuck is Che? That was the girl's name. Or was it Shy? Cheyenne. Was her name Cheyenne? Look, Rich, I'm sorry, but Chris is rushing me, and I fucking accidentally bit into it. These are big green peppers, Rich. You gotta understand. These are not your average. This is like the peppers that you see on the Food Network. The big joints. Real hot. You know what I mean? Yeah. Shit, someone's using my bathroom right now. I'm trying to be loud, not so loud. Because it's late. People are awake. I think we're good now. This was not pepper from the Russians. This was not pepper from the Russians. Chris, you gotta stop fucking with the Russians, bro. I'm serious. Stop fucking with the Russians. This was not Russian pepper. This was green, big green pepper. Very hot. Like kind of like a habanero or habanero pepper type. They're very big and green. But yeah, Shay. That was her name, Shay. I don't know what she saw in you, Chris. She was way too good looking for you. I don't know. I don't even know what God was thinking of when He gave you Shay, but then also gave you fucking pepper in the eye. That's what I want to know. Okay, you can give me that mad face all you want. I'm just being real, dogs. Well, anyway, let me hear your side of the story, bro. Because I'm getting bored talking to myself. I want to hear what you have to say. I want to hear what you say. The Russians don't like Chris. Yeah, they don't like Chris. No, not at all. The Russians don't like Chris. The Bulgarians don't like Chris. Rusev don't like Chris. I tell you that. If Rusev knew who Chris was, he would hate Chris. Donald Trump don't like Chris. The Yugoslavians, they definitely don't like Chris. The Koreans like Chris. His mom's Korean. Not Korean. Fuck, what is she? The fuck is she? Well, she's something like that. It's not Korean. What the fuck is she now? I can't think of what she is. Help me out, Chris. What is she? No one likes you at all. I know. Well, the Russians definitely don't like you, dude. The Jay Rulins of the world, they don't like you either. The only one of them that likes you is Jay Rulin. That's the Bengalis. They definitely don't like Chris. The Hatians, they don't like Chris. Who else don't like Chris? Anyone from South America, any Latino or Latina, they don't like Chris either. Pretty much any race, like the Italians. Chris thinks he's Italian, but they don't like Chris. He's not really Italian. He's fucking... What the fuck are you from, Chris? Tell me. Where the fuck was... What is your mom? Like, I always forget. It's not Korean. It's the other one. It's, Are you going to answer me, or am I going to sit here like an asshole? Keep wondering. Come on, dude. 10-second delay. Let's go. Come on. Not Taiwan. Fucking... You're getting me bored of this now, Chris. Well, she's something. She's Asian. We'll just say that. Well, tell me then, bro. Because those are the people that like you. Help me out. He don't even know, bro. He don't even know. I'm adopted. I know you're adopted, but the country that they found you in... Fuck you, Chris. Rich. I know, I gotta let you go, bro. I'm sorry, man. I apologize that this got boring. Because Chris don't want to fucking tell you what fucking race he is. Anyway, Rich, look. It's good to talk to you, brother. I hope, Buffy is on. I don't know shit about Buffy except Buffy was hot. Buffy was smoking hot. The sister I always thought was hot, too. What was the sister's name in Buffy? She was hot. No one's going to answer me because it's a 10-second delay. I know. Vietnamese, thank you. Fuck, I lost all my viewers because I got so fucking bored of fucking answering the same question fucking forever, bro. It's probably the worst Nicky live ever, dude. No one's going to want to watch this shit. Because you would take fucking forever to answer my questions. You know? This is your fault. I blame you. You know what? The Vietnamese don't like you either. Chris, you just made the list. Alright? You know what happens to people who don't give me the answers right away, Chris? You know what happens to people like that? You know what happens to people that fucking rush me when they're trying to fucking eat a cheesesteak, Chris? You know what happens to those type of people? They get put on the list. Chris, you just made the list. So I want to let you know that. You are now on the list, Chris. The 12-year-old girl. Yeah, 12-year-old girls don't like you either. Talk to you, my brother. Alright, Rich. Have a great night, and swallow. Now, speaking of the word swallow, there's something that I want to get into today, before this is all over. Now that we only got one person watching live, and it's probably Chris, I'm going to explain to you fucks what the word swallow means. Alright? Some of you may know, or have known over the years, I'll say a status, I'll say a sentence, and then I'll be like, swallow! Or I'll say swallow. I mean it like the first way. I'll say like, swallow! Like that's how I mean it, like I'm screaming it. Right? I'm not trying to say it loud right now because it's late. But swallow has a couple different meanings to it. Alright? Chris, would you like to be the first one to explain the meaning of swallow, or do I have to explain it? He says, I'm going to slap you when I see you next. Thank you, sir. You are not helping me with the answer to swallow. So now you, sir, can swallow my testes. But, so swallow is like a verb, okay? It's a verb, and it's like saying the word goodbye, see you, have a good night, swallow. That's what it means to me. When people would say the word, would say, yo, holla at me, You know what I mean? Like, hit me up, holla. Well, I got bored of the word holla, and we started using the word swallah, just to be assholes. Yeah, like, peace out. Like, have a good day. Swallah at me later. Have a good night. You know what I mean? That is also one of the definitions of swallah. Swallah could mean, I'm happy. It could be like, yo, I just want $1 million. Swallah! You know what I mean? Swallah could be like, yay. Like, I'm in a good mood now. Right? That's another definition of swallah. So, like, you know, there's different ways you can use the word swallah, and that is two of the ways. Basically, I could say the word swallah at the end of any sentence, and it's a positive thing. The word swallah equals positivity. All right, there's a good way to look at it. Swallah equals positive. You know what I mean, Chris? Do you agree with me? 10-second delay, so I guess fucking... Yeah, you could say it like that too. It's like that, John. Like, yo... No, actually, it doesn't mean that, John. I don't know how I would use the word swallow with the word John. Like, yo, that swallow... No, that's not what it means, Chris. What does that mean? What does that, John, got to do with swallow? Can you use that, John, and swallow in a sentence for me so I understand what you mean by that? Because I don't really know... Like, John... To those not from Philly, people don't even know what John means, yo. You gotta understand, dude. We got people worldwide on this page. John means like that thing, that jump off, that joint. You know what I mean? That John. That's what John means. Yeah, swallow my John means suck my. Means well, that's what people actually thought that swallow meant. It means like suck, like, you know, like suck my balls, swallow my balls. But it can mean that too. So I guess that's definition number 3. But that's pretty much what it all means. So, yeah, this might be a small, short Nicky live, because I don't really know what else to talk about. You know what I mean? I'm going to probably chill back and watch, I've been rewatching The Wire over again. It's one of my favorite shows. I'm on season 2 right now. So I may sit back and chill and watch The Wire and just say fuck off for the rest of this Nicky live, because I'm getting bored. You guys are starting to bore me. I'm not going to lie. So, Chris... I want you to swallow my balls, and now you all know what the word swallow means. We have told the story about the eye, with Chris getting squirted in the eye, and I guess other than that, I'm starting to get over being sick, and that's it. So Chris, since I think you're the only person watching now, live that is, I want you to swallow my balls and lots of stuff. Yup, no one's watching. Peace out, bitches, and swallow.